Luke 12:1. Meanwhile, when a crowd of many thousands had gathered so that they were trampling on one another, Jesus began to speak first to his disciples, saying, "Be on your guard against the yeast of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy." So in the scene, we have a crowd of many thousands. They are not docile. They are agitated to the point of trampling on one another. Jesus is a catalyst, but he's not the cause of this. The causes are many and varied. But you'd consider that Jesus would be at least feel himself partially responsible and find a way to calm all this down. But of course, no, he doesn't do that. He's Jesus. He never does what you think he's going to do. Instead, for a moment, he ignores the crowd, turns around to his disciples, and issues a warning. The Pharisees have many faults, like all of us, but he focuses in on their hypocrisy and calls it yeast. Why? Well, like I mentioned yesterday, he just got done kicking two nice big hornet's nests, the Pharisees and the experts of the law. They were all riled up and running around, essentially executing the biblical times equivalent of Trivial Pursuit Old Testament edition on Jesus. So, dealing with this, I suppose Jesus found it important to remind his disciples of just exactly who they were dealing with. See, we are crippled. We are crippled by our need to be consistent, graceful, and empathetic. We are these things because as Christians, we have experienced these things. The Pharisees and their ilk have not. They talk a great game, but they are not constrained by any of their words. They use God's words as a blunt force instrument to control people. Jesus is sort of telling people, look, their content is great, their words are God's, but they are not constrained by them like you are. When dealing with the Pharisees, watch what they do, not what they say, deeds, not words. Judge them by their fruit.